live from Pahrump and Omega Studios. All right, I've been doing, I have to, uh, my friend Carol's present. I gotta still wrap it up. All right, this is what I got. I got stickers, and this is what they look like. So, let me get, I went out and did my little outing, and you see, it's just one of those things, I I'm starting to sprout my wings and, want to do my own thing. I have everything ready. I'm going to go or I'm getting up at 8. I got everything ready to go. So I'm going to go and get my MME cart. This it'll be tomorrow, And I just figured, you know what? I'm just, darn it all, anywhere I can apply that I can get into that frame of business. You see, it's healing. And I figure since my great grandmother was such a good healer, that this would be comparable what, good healer, so that's the reason why I thought of that. So that's what I came up with. That means I'm going to have to find out how much this house is worth. And since I don't want to do that alone, I have to wait until after the 1st, because that's when my ex gets his money on the 1st. So I am going to have to wait till then. So I decided I'm going to deal with this week is me. I'm going to take care of my MME card. I'm going to take care of the things that need to be done for me. So when I do get a job, I don't have to worry about other things. And that's what I figured on. That would be the best thing that I can do for my life, that I'm planning out to have a life where I'm happy without my ex. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm going to stay my ass here. That's where I'm going to be. My ass is going to stay here, hoping that, I don't drive my friends away and drive them nuts, I really am, I want to tell you that I had, this is the 3rd time I'm doing this. It was hard the 2nd time. I believe that I should have just left. I really should have just left everything of mine and got it later or whatever the 1st time. But I'm at this road now. I can't look at the past. I got to go and think right now is the time to do what I want. It's now, this is my last chance. And thankfully, if it wasn't for my friend, I don't think I would have gotten this far. I really don't. There's angels out there, and then, there's other people. And that's how I felt. I think I'll put 2. Yeah, I'll put 2. And that's how I felt. I know I drive a lot of people crazy. My husband actually, the 2nd time around, he went to all my friends' houses and talked to their husbands and said a lot of stuff that wasn't true. When he called my work so much at Kroger, I got demoted. He'll tell me I'm lying, but I was demoted. I had, yeah, I was demoted. He told the manager it's his bleepity bleep thing and wife. And if he wants to know where his wife is, she's not fucking around on him. What is he doing? Screwing him. Let me tell you, this guy was 78 years old. His last day was the day that my ex called, and yeah, he pretty much my ex told this guy who was like a father to me, and his wife was like like they were like grandparents to me, for God's sakes. And let's just put it this way, it upset the guy so much I got demoted. And this wasn't the first time. I had no friends for 5 years. He went to all my friends' families, the husbands, and saying I'm not a good person. He went up to management and would make jokes about me being stupid, and I'm not. I was like, what the hell? I always thought it was because my husband said, she said, when you were dating him, he was saying stuff like that. That's why we didn't want you to marry him. Why would someone, if they love you, if you love someone, you're not going to say, yeah, that's a big piece of shit. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oh, God, that is so nasty. I got to marry it. And that's how it went for me. My whole marriage was, I cleaned up his messes and made him look good throughout our marriage. And he may say no. Let's put it this way. When things come to shove and you tell my friends that I'm not all there, think about this. Am I saying the same thing about you? No. I say you're an a-hole. You like to keep me, like a little Tinkerbell in a cage. Yeah. You put me on the wall. You forgot about me a long time ago. When I got blamed for, and I can't still get this one, when Trump didn't get in and I got blamed for it, like I'm got the fucking magic thing. 2 weeks after working a place, you ask if I'm having an affair, because I'm not like, you know, you wanted to get cozy when you were going to bed at 4 a.m. I was getting up at 4:30. So apparently there was no way we had a sex life, because your bedtime and my get up time were about the same thing. Yeah. I'm tired of keeping quiet. He's gone on my Facebook and pretty much smeared my Facebook with shit. So I'm getting even. I'm tired of it. You sit there and say, he would sit there and say he loves me. Why would you tell my bosses I'm a piece of work? Do you hate me that much? Because that's what frenemies do. So that guy who was 78 years old, who got yelled at by, Mr. Poopy Pants, had a long talk with me as a grandfather type person. And his wife was there. And she said, he is not your husband. He's a frenemy. He's somebody who doesn't feel good about himself. And when somebody does something good and feels good about themselves, he don't feel good about them, and he puts them down. You do an excellent job at work. You are probably one of the most people who everyone loves to follow what they do, and you are one of the people that everyone has commented that is really good. He said, why would your husband say some of the things he has said? I have no idea, because when you love somebody, you don't put them down. You don't call them a dumb blonde bitch. You don't sit there and say that, maybe if you blew in my ear, you would get the cobweb moved out. You know what you said. You don't need to pull a elder minute and go, I don't remember. Whatever, Paul. I get it. I really do. Why hold on to me? Let me go. Really? It's time. We can be friends down the line. I don't care if you hate me. The whole thing is, I cannot be your welcome mat no more. And I'm still amazed. I'm still hearing stuff from neighbors Yeah, you tell one neighbor I screw everything, and they all tell the same story. They all had the same story, all of them. You say, "Well, I told a neighbor that." No, you told the neighbor I pretty much was shacking up with somebody over in Comstock Park, you know? It's been that way beginning of our marriage, and it's going to be that way to the end, you know? I get it. You're I've had enough, you know? I want to be amicable and I want to work with you. That's it. I'm going to stay here. I'll buy you out. I think the love went when you told our neighbors I'm pretty much screwing, whoever. And by the way, if I am screwing somebody, it's none of your fucking business. I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm just wanted to state how I feel. I get it that you have been angry with me, but you've been angry with me for a long time. I'm making this and I know I'm not going to get much people on here, and it doesn't bother me because at least I'm putting it out. I'm not being bothered by somebody using fake names or somebody bothering me. I'm tired of you treating me like I'm still married to you. It's just not there anymore. I'm not screwing you no more. I'm not going to screw you anymore. It's just done. So I've been making these and I'm going to, put them on the tree, but I still have to put some sealer on it. You can, you buy the sealer and you just spray it around and it's pretty good. Make sure in a ventilated area. That's the one thing I found out. I had a friend, they they got they used this special sealer. It was made in like the 80s and they still freaking had it. They were spraying it. Boy, they got extremely high. Oh yeah. Oh God. So I get it, that, and I even might change to Tuesday instead of Monday. The reason why is because my ex goes to the bar. He has a friend that he sees, and he goes to the bar. And I'm thinking, wow, that'd be a great time to go online. And then I'll still go on Monday. I'm going to include Tuesday. I think a Tuesday would be good. So I'm going to start including a Tuesday because he's out. And I know that I can not worried about what I'm saying and if his poopy pants is whatever. I wonder. Read every day. Yes. It just perturbed me, through the years that I could not succeed as to have a legacy or anything to hand down to my children because of the fact that my significant ex other told the manager, "You will demote her because she is not making more money than me." I'm like, "You're kidding me." Now, mind you, if he would have been a single man and he wanted to get with me, it would be more believable from Paul coming from that. But being that that his last day and he really was telling me, get rid of him. I don't know how many other people used to tell me, God damn, he just treats you bad. So one of, let's put it this way, someone Paul knew a long time, didn't take either side, but stated something how he felt about the situation. And Paul's no longer friends with that person. He's known him almost all his life. With that, I have come to that whole point trying to make sense, and I'm like, you know what? I figure I lost my mind for those years because of one thing. I tried to fix something doing it the same way every time, and it never worked. That's lunacy. Yeah. So I'm divorcing the one who I've been trying to do for, 3 times. I'm tired of someone saying that they love me, but they're jealous of me. I can't do it. And to be so jealous to the point where even I'm just happy to have friends, and I'm pretty much told I had to pick him or being happy. He told me I don't have time for friends. That's what he told me. You got a lot of shit to do around here. In 4 years, you don't get that shit done. You know what stuff I'm going to do? I'm leaving you. So I said, well, it's been 4 years, Paul. I didn't get the shit done. You leaving? And that's what I asked him. You leaving? Because I like to know. Because I'm done. And I told him that. And he thought I was joking. I'm like, whatever. His family never took me seriously either. So, yeah, the father had a thing against women. I don't know what it was, but he really had a thing against women. He treated women like how Archie Bunker, but worse. So, and that's where I'm at in that. I hope I still have friends after this. 5 years with no friends. Him cussing me. Pretty much, I was told I was too stupid to even go into workforce, but when I needed to, it was okay because stupid people need to work too. I loved how he used to make jokes. His family would all laugh. You know how them blondes are. They're so stupid. If I hear another blonde joke, if someone likes to tell them, I will tell them I really don't. I do feel offensive towards that because my husband, he was that way. He thought it was hilarious. So he went to my family, who are mostly blondes, and started popping off blonde jokes. Oh, God. That went over very well. So through my time, and then Paul goes, I love you. Oh, my wife's a big piece of shit. Do you know stuff is just shit-o-matic? But he says he loves me. Because he says he loves me, you know what my dad said? If somebody who truly loves you cannot feel happy for your promotion of any kind or even making better money than that person, then obviously it's a bullshit story. They're keeping you because they haven't found the right person yet. And in some cases, and in his case, never. But, that's to be seen. And I'm not one to judge because I believe There is someone for everybody. It's just you got to find it, you know. And that's where I was at with that. But nope, he's going to fight a good fight, you know. I'm going to divorce you. You're going to be bitter and mean for the rest of your life. And you're going to blame me for all your health problems and all your problems. You're drinking. If you're whatever problem you have that's health related, I'm going to get all the blame. But you know what? I would have gotten all the blame anyway if you stayed married to me. And you know what? I have no internet problem when he's not here, by the way. I just wanted to let you know. So if you want to know what's going on with Omega's life and whatnot, I'm going to let it down. I am going to stay. I hope to God my daughter's boyfriend, who's very much like my ex to be, very much, to the point where I'm having really bad flashbacks. The one thing that he doesn't do that my ex has always done and will do to the day I die, and even further if he lived further than me, you know, was he just talks behind my back. I think the only person that really stabbed me good in the back was my old man. He loves me. That's the way his family shows that you loved. Yep, that's my wife there. Yeah. No, we can't afford a plow. We just hook it on to her. Go on, Betsy. Yeah, she's a piece of shit. Oh, we got a lot of kids. You know, she keeps a clean house. She's just a piece of shit. She does everything perfect, so she's a piece of shit. And that's exactly what I'm having to deal with. Oh, I'm a good wife, but I'm a piece of shit. Why? Because I do stuff better than he does. In some cases, he does stuff better than me. He can pack a vehicle up better than me. He can take and move furniture better than me. Yeah. But when it comes to treating people the way I want to be treated, that's how I treat people on the average. Now, if they're an asshole, I just try to stay away from them and keep my distance. Assholes and heroin addicts are not my friends, and I do not hang out. If I know you're using heroin or you're on opiates, I distance myself. I've lost too many friends on both those drugs. Too many. I won't deal with them. I just consider them dead almost, you know. It's a ghost talk still. Because on the average, most people who get on those heavy drugs, they don't get off ever. They always have, you know, they use their whole life. So I'm trying to open this up. And I know I have nobody here, but at least I can say my point and I'm not disrupted when Voldemort the Second's here, you know. The thing is, Paul, if you really want to do me in, why don't you just put it on a billboard? Because at least I can at least see what you're saying. And then you don't fucking lie and say you didn't say that. When I hear it from more than 5 people, I kind of believe them. It takes over what you say if it matches word for word and they're not changing their story. And then you change your story 3 or 4 different times. It looks like you're lying. Yes. I'm tired of keeping quiet. At this point, I want to let people know that I let my husband abuse me. I really did. I let him go and tell friends, coworkers, and anybody that I'm a piece of shit. And I stayed with him. And he would lie to me and say, "Oh, I don't remember saying that." Well, the last job I had, Natty was like, "Are you guys getting divorced?" And I go, "Why?" And she said, "Oh, the stuff that your husband said to me." And I heard what he said. That's why didn't sleep with him last night. Yeah, my husband would never, I could never kick him out of the bed. Yeah, you know, I would have to leave. And I usually did. I'd sleep on the couch when we had it here. And I've come to the point as somebody who does not cherish me and love me and treat me the way I want to be treated and the way I treat other people. I just feel that if he can't be an adult, I'm tired of dealing with 2-year-old. Where'd you go? Did you go to the gym? Well, fuck. No, I screwed the whole neighborhood, Paul, and I went to an orgy. So tired of it. You fucked up. Not my deal. I'm taking care of my stuff. I'll work well with you. I don't care what you say to anybody anymore because what more worse can you do? Really? You want to do me worse? And it's not because you're fat. That's not even by the point. It's your attitude. You're just so goddamn mean. You're mean. You're really, really mean. That's mean when you go and you tell people that your wife's a piece of shit when she's not. That's mean when you tell her that the dog's worth more, as a personality. That's mean. You love someone, you make them feel good. You do nice things for them. And you don't say, I love you. Oh, by the way, she's a shithead. I don't like her. I mean, and that's not the first time people have asked me if I'm getting divorced. Really? He's actually flirted in front of me. And, I went to the bathroom and I've had servers say, what the hell? I mean, he's not giving out his phone number or anything, but I thought to myself, I really did. I thought, wow. Does he just like say the words and he just forgets? So, like I said, this week is for me. I am going to get my MME card. I'm going to hopefully get a job working in cannabis because my family and, like Paul would laugh, when I would say, yeah, I'm a healer too. And you go, yeah, right. Healer or what? And then he would walk away. So my dad changed his life and everything for my brother and myself to make our lives better. He became not the super dad, but he became a dad. He didn't have to like he said, he didn't have to babysit anybody. And he enjoyed being a dad. Yeah, I'm mouthy. I think it's just, I thought to myself, what did I do bad? And then my daughter, she has, a boyfriend comparable like husband. At least he doesn't say bad things. The only thing I'd say, he doesn't say bad things about Natasha. He's pretty good positive on that one. And Paul, man, still remember that one old guy. He no good for you. His wife was like, he was managing, and he said that he's seen divorced couples get along better than what my husband showed the respect on the phone. I got demoted. I think that I would say I was stupid loyal because my parents got divorced and I didn't want to be a part of that divorced club. I just didn't want to. But I also didn't want to be unhappy the rest of my life. You have a man that says shit like, you think she's fucking somebody? Who's she fucking? And says shit like, I think Crazy Christine said it the best. He doesn't like you happy, does he? He has never liked you happy. He's not changed the way he thought about you ever. And he never has. He is not like me happy. I don't care. You could shake it 5 ways from Sunday. It took Crazy Christian to say something that was really the truth. That was the truth. He does not like me happy. I would be fucking miserable. I might as well be dead because I would not have. I'm here to learn, earn, and do all the good shit that I wanted to and get the hell out of Dodge. I will not learn and do all the good shit if I stay with somebody who who's so fucking jealous of me. You're that jealous? You feel no, I'm not. You stay with me, baby. I want you to stay with me. Why? Feeling too good about yourself? Because you can't talk smack about me no more? Because I'm tired of it. I really am. So that's where I am at. Let's see, do I got that? And he did. He begged me. He said, he wanted me back. I had the same thing happen 2 other times. Two times. And the second time was bad. I didn't have friends for 5 years. It was bad. It really was. Alexa, play 1920s jazz.
Playing jazz music from 1920 on Amazon Music.
So when you deal with that and you have somebody who wants to destroy you, that's what they're doing to me. If you love me, let me go. Just let me go. You may hurt, you'll heal, but let me go. Please let me go. Let me go, Paul. Let me go, because it'll hurt a lot less if you let me go now. You can't hold on to your fairy no more. Your fairy's gone. I gone away. Thank God my friends have always been there for me, because I wouldn't have done it. Because I would love for him to just let me go. It's been such a fight, and this has been more than one lifetime, trust me. He needs to let me go, and he needs to learn to let me go. I'm not going through the change of life I'm wanting to. This is a long thing. He loves to keep me under his thumb, and he says shit about me. He's not happy. Why does he want to stay with me? I have no freaking idea. You got me on that one, because as far as I was concerned, I thought that he was miserable with me. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, I need to smoke some weed. So when he had called a friend of mine and said, hey, I want to keep my wife, she should have really said, you shouldn't talk behind your wife's back for years. You shouldn't tell your wife that you're tired of her being called a whore, bitch, slut, sleaze, every fucking name in the book. You name it, I've been called it by my husband recently and for the past couple years. My life went to I mean, I'm proud of it and everything. It's just that was the beginning. I am terrified of anything to do with going under the knife of any kind, even if it's a small procedure or whatever. I'm terrified because I just, I think medicine back east is really good. Out here, it's like third world country, and I really do feel that way. I really feel that when you go out west, man, you pay a lot more for the stuff, and the medicine sucks. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. And I don't like going under the knife at all. I wanted to be healthy. When I went, I wanted to be a little bit, not underweight, but, I wanted to be a lot less weight than what I was. I didn't want to be 215 pounds. So even though it was a small procedure and it went through here and they I took serious measures, and I started swimming and I started walking. I started being more active, and at first it was welcomed. Oh, that's nice. She lost 20 pounds. Well, I got more to go. Each month I would have a goal, and I would never meet my goals, by the way. Sometimes I'd lose 3 pounds in a week, and 2 weeks would go by and nothing. And I'd go, meet my goals, by the way. Sometimes I'd lose 3 pounds in a week, and 2 weeks would go by and nothing. And I'd go, crap, I hit that bump. You hit that you spent 2 weeks just exercising your butt off. You exercise, and you still, it's also, you're getting muscle, and you have to understand that. So I would go and exercise. When I started to lose weight, it was slow, and it's slow for everybody. And you'll sometimes lose 5 pounds, and then next week you'll gain 2. And then a month later, you'll lose 5. And that's how it went. I would lose sometimes 3, 2, not change at all. All through the time, I think all through the time that as when I would think I would lose a pound a week, sometimes I would lose 2 pounds a week. It's real weird how it works on that situation when you have that. So I went on a long journey in my life. And my long journey was, I'm going to tell you, if you're planning on losing weight and your significant other is still big, when you go to the gym, I'll guarantee it, they'll either go with you or they'll let you go alone, and they'll say that you're screwing somebody. That's why I didn't belong to the gym all through the time. I finally said, I'm not going to pay extra. So my ex can now say I'm screwing someone at the gym. And I was just like, really? I used to take my kids everywhere, and I realized why I had to take them, because you see, when you're a liar and a cheat, you think everyone else is a liar and a cheat. So he thought I was screwing everything because he has screwed everything, because obviously that's how it works. Don't make up the rules. Oh, I'm missing one. Well, maybe I put it somewhere else. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know, if you're planning on losing more than 50 pounds and you have a significant other who their idea of going to the gym is writing the word JYM and putting it on their bathroom door, that's not going to be, you have to be in like mind with your significant other, because they will be left out and going to the gym, going on your long walks. They're not going to keep up with going to the gym, going on your long walks. they're not going to keep up with same type of, wanting to go to the gym or stay healthy. You don't even have to go to the gym. Just freaking not blow up. It's not, I'm not saying blow up. It's just, I was slim shamed. Can you believe it? I was shamed. That's what I want to say. I was slim shamed. And it was like, I actually had people at work. They would tell me to quit losing weight when I was I don't know, I was 180 pounds, and they were telling me that I should quit losing weight. And I asked them why. I really was curious because I have never in my life had somebody at work tell me to quit losing weight. 2 people told me to quit losing weight. I thought that was weird, including my husband. He said, no, you're fine. He was happy. So I went and said, well, let's see what the national average of what I should weigh be. 5'7". The most I should weigh is 140 pounds. The least I should weigh is 135. That's where it goes. It's a 5-pound leeway thing. And that's how it's been since I was young. And my body looks the best when it's 135. It has less fat, looks good, it runs well. I guess it's a go for me. Maybe for some people, it might be 140, might be 137 for other people. Everyone's different when you lose weight. But for me, it ruined my life because my significant other will never, his pussy's just, no. Where most people would, I got to hear, I got this problem and 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 this problem. It's like, if you plan on losing weight, either plan on, number one, expecting your significant other to be home alone a lot more, because you'll be bike riding, you'll be camping, you'll be hiking, you'll be skiing, or doing a lot more away from home. And expect your significant other to expect to be staying home a lot. I don't know. I have, most people as couples do stuff together, and they do it together, and they do it on their day off. They go to parks, they go everywhere. But when it came to my husband, and my back was hurting, and he would say, well, I want to walk, I want to go and get rid of this weight. And I'm like, Paul, my fucking back hurts. I'm in pain. I literally was dragged across town. I didn't even have money for, we were in Vegas. I could barely walk by the time I went to the car. I never forgot that, about him making jokes about me being a lazy fat ass. Yeah, I remember that, Paul. So when you lose weight, expect to, like a friend said, have a little extra cash so you can take care of the nips and tucks, because you might have some loose skin. Matters just how big you were. I mean, my stomach. Do I think that it ruined my life? Well, I think it didn't ruin it. I think it changed it and made me see a lot more than what I did when I used to get schnockered every night drinking a bottle of wine. You know how many calories a bottle of wine is and how much sugar that is? That's a lot. That's why I couldn't quit. I couldn't lose weight. I was drinking it up. So I think losing weight didn't ruin my life. It made me see a lot more than what I did beforehand. I'm not saying that, it was bad. It would have just, as always, piece of shit stuff. If you don't fix this house, you don't fix it, I'm divorcing you. I remember that. Fix this fucking house. The circle of what I call hell that I have lived since coming here was, I need help. I go and ask work for time off. I say, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I don't need your help. And 2 days later, after I'm back at work, I need help. Over and over and over and over again. And then he has the nerve to say, and over again. And then he has the nerve to say, you never take time off from work for me. Yeah. I get blamed for things not getting done. I worked a 12-hour shift and had to do dishes because there was no real dish left. He's retired. I'm not. I will never be retired. I will work to the day I die because I enjoy working or volunteering, something. I will keep my ass busy. Trust me on that one. I'm not going to be sitting there going, oh, I don't got a life and I need to suck my kids' farts and, whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying for me, it's just, I'm so tired of hearing someone bitch that I need to fix their fucking life, or I need to fix something, or I need to put my magical fairy dust on them and make them do something. I'm not there for them. This week's me. I am getting my MME card. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Nope, Steffi's not going to have to listen to that I'm a big piece of shit because I already know. To him, I'm a big piece of shit. But to me, I am just trying to get myself in order. And that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to have some of that blueberry. I think I got it over here. Oh, well, I better let you go. I got an important phone call. Hello. Yeah, I was doing a live stream, in fact. No, I want to finish. You are fine. I'm finished now.